Every management and self-help book will tell you that the hardest part of building a business is setting a big, hairy, audacious goal. But that's a lie. The hard thing isn't dreaming big. The hard thing is waking up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat when that dream turns into a nightmare. Welcome to what legendary Silicon Valley founder Ben Horowitz calls the struggle. The struggle is when you wonder why you even started the company. It's when your employees think you're lying, your food loses its taste, and your self-doubt turns into self-hatred. Today, we are going to dive into the brutal, unfiltered truth of what it actually takes to survive the darkest days of running a business. Because there is no magic formula, but there is a way out. When things go wrong, most leaders make their first deadly mistake. They put on a happy face. Horowitz calls this the positivity delusion. As a CEO, you feel the crushing pressure of your employees depending on you, so you try to shield them from bad news. But all you are actually doing is destroying trust. Horowitz realized this when talking to a telephone lineman who complained about executives coming down just to blow a little sunshine up my ass. When you hide the truth, your team already knows things aren't as rosy as you claim. If you want to survive, you need to tell it like it is. Why? Because a brain cannot solve a problem it doesn't know about. If you are losing, tell your company you are getting your butts kicked so that the maximum number of brains can start working on the solution. When a company faces an existential threat, human nature takes over. People start looking for a magic escape hatch. They want a silver bullet. When Horowitz's company, Opsware, was getting completely crushed by a competitor named Blade Logic, his smartest engineers came to him with easy ways out. Let's acquire another company. Let's change our target market. Let's pivot. But Horowitz knew the brutal truth. They weren't facing a market problem. They just had an inferior product. He told his team, "There are no silver bullets for this, only lead bullets." What does that mean? It means there is no easy way out. You have to go through the front door and deal with the big ugly guy blocking it. You have to put your head down, work the insanely long hours, and simply build a better product. If you fail to hit your goals, you might face the most devastating reality of all: layoffs. It is incredibly easy to break a company's culture during a layoff. But Horowitz managed to lay off 400 people across multiple rounds and still build a $1.6 billion company. How? Because he forced his company to do it the right way. First, you have to admit failure. You cannot tell the company, "This is a great opportunity to clean up performance." You have to admit that the company failed, and because of that, you are losing excellent people. Second, managers must fire their own people. You cannot outsource this to HR. If people busted their ass working for you, you owe them the courage to look them in the eye and let them go yourself. And after you do it, you must be visible. Don't hide in your office, be present on the floor, and help people carry their boxes to their cars. If you are in the middle of the struggle right now, you probably have a million excuses. The economy is bad, your investors are cynical, your competitors are playing dirty. But here is the ultimate secret to success, taken from a conversation between football coaches Al Davis and Bill Parcells. Nobody cares. The media doesn't care. Your investors don't care. Your employees don't care. And they are right not to care. A great excuse won't save a single employee's job, and it won't earn you a single dollar. And all the mental energy you are spending feeling sorry for yourself needs to be redirected into finding the one impossible way out of your mess. Building something from nothing is a brutal, agonizing journey, but the struggle is exactly where greatness comes from. Stop looking for silver bullets, tell your team the truth, and remember, nobody cares, just win. If this video helped you face your own struggle, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let me know in the comments what your biggest business challenge is